Good after. Why did I say good afternoon? Good, happy witching hour, y'all. I gotta come and get some shit off of my chest, and you know what? I would really like to get my channel back to normal. I just had an epiphany. I just literally had a crazy, crazy, crazy dream, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I have to say. I am tired of feeling like I am muzzled. Like I've got to hold my tongue, bite my tongue for people that don't do the same thing and for me and people that don't have to. The one thing about me is that I keep it real. You got to have self love and you have to accept yourself for who the hell you are. Okay. I am not going to continue to have my company under attack and to have my channel under attack because people don't know how to love themselves and accept themselves for who they are. I am so sick of the demon of vanity running around here trying to make everybody superficial, everybody fake, and people constantly under attack. I have children to support and I have a business to run, and I don't have time for this. I have bills to pay. I have been going through hell because of this stupid ass vanity. Look, when I come on camera, I try to look the best that I can fucking look. I try to feel the best that I can feel so that other people can feel good as well. There is nothing wrong with loving yourself no matter what. There is nothing wrong with unconditional love for self. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find something. Oh, here it is. Okay. I've got to talk about this because there are some people on here that need to grow up. I was embarrassed. I was thrown under the bus. I was thrown out there so that this person could prove that they ain't messing with me because I'm so fat and ugly. Well, you know what? If I was so fat and ugly, no one would care if you were messing with me or not. No one would care. And then here I am. I'm a grown ass woman with responsibilities and bills to pay. I am a grown ass woman with responsibilities and bills to pay. And because of these people that refuse to grow up, I am pissed about some of the immature, childish behaviors that I have seen come from some of these damn men. I am irritated. You don't pay my bills. You don't take care of me. Now here I am with bills due. And then these people running around here talking about, oh, you this, you that. Oh, you're fat, you're ugly. Who gives a damn if I'm fat? Who gives a damn if I'm ugly? The point is that I got skill. I didn't come on here as a model. I didn't come on here as a freaking supermodel. Even though, like I said, I try to look the best that I can. And I am not going to give up my company and my career and being a witch because of somebody else feeling fat and ugly. Because this man feels fat and ugly. That's what the problem is. Because he wants to convince me that I'm fat and ugly. The stupidest thing ever. And you know what? I should have people donate to me. Y'all should donate to me. I need as much help as possible right now because you know what? I've been freaking going through Armageddon because you know what? Why is it that this is the only man in the world that why is this the only man in the world that gets to be stupid? You know how many fat men it is in the world? I'm so sick of quit whining. You know, you had a woman. I'm going to tell you the truth about the situation. He had a woman that accepted his ass the way that he was. And instead, you know what he tried to do? He tried to ruin my life. He tried to ruin my career. He tried to ruin my self-esteem, calling me fat and ugly. Oh, I'm supposed to feel some type of way because I'm not skinny. I don't worship bony, skinny people. I don't worship skeletons. You know what? When I finally do get pregnant again by a good man, you think I'm going to give a damn about getting fatter? I'm going to take fucking fat ass pregnant pictures. I live a real goddamn life. Right. Well, thank you, Tia Smith. I appreciate that so much. But you know what? This man does not pay my bills. So you know what I'm asking for y'all to do? 2 weeks ago, he came over to my house to try to curb me for trying to make him feel better about himself because I gave a damn. Played it on YouTube. And then now it seems like to me, things are being pulled away from me. So, you know what I'm asking people to do? I need people to donate. Yeah, I need people to donate to me as much as you can because this is bullshit. I'm a genuine person, I'm a real person. I don't care what I look like. I have something beautiful to offer to the world. I am so sick of going through this. I have been abused in ways that y'all wouldn't even imagine. Excuse me. I have been abused in ways that y'all couldn't even imagine because this man cannot accept who he is. And he didn't want me to accept me. And I'm done. I'm done with the situation until he develops a healthy self-esteem. And everybody judged me. Everybody judged me because of his unhealthy self-esteem and self-worth. Everybody judged me because he cares more about a man that he claims is a bum. He cares about what he thinks more than me. And I guess that this is supposed to be something that I'm supposed to keep a secret and not say anything about when you're in my inbox trying to make me feel like the ugliest woman that walks the earth when it's totally unnecessary. He worships skinny people. He worships skeletons. He worships everybody and loves everybody except for himself, and then has the audacity to call himself the devil. You're not the devil. At least the devil worships himself. At least a demon has enough sense to love itself no matter what. And you know what? Because he doesn't. This is the reason why this man has consistently tried to make a fool out of me for 2 years, and all I've done was given my love to him. And then he claims that he made me look stupid or dumb. I'm not going to let him take everything that I fucking worked for and everything that I fucking built without him. I appreciate that because you know what? He doesn't have a job on here. His job was to make me feel like crap and to attack me. And you know what? For that, I have asked him to get some help. I can't believe that somebody would be this down. The negative information that I have had to take into my subconscious, from him has been awful. The negative things that I've had to have said to me, just so that people that don't like him can reinforce his low self-worth and low self-esteem, just so that they can convince him that he can't do better and that he's so ugly. And so people running around here calling me ugly. And I know I'm not ugly. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about inner beauty and my inner compass and what my intent is. And I'm very upset about it. And nobody's trying to throw him under the bus, but damn it, you got to get yourself together. You can't sit up here and come to somebody's house and record them and front on them and then expect, like, he has done some awful, horrible things to me, the one person that supported him. Why would somebody do that? I mean, goodness gracious. You ain't never seen King of Queens. You ain't never seen a big guy be loved or somebody less than perfect be loved. He has seen it because I gave him love. And you know what he did? He came on here, he made up all of this fake crap because a dude that he claims is a bum judged him. Now, since when would you care more about what some dude online thinks than somebody that's actually close to you caring about you? Because there's no actual real love in his life. And he tried to take everything that I freaking worked for and ruin it over vanity. You know what I told him? I said, you know what? You win. Okay, fine. I'm fat and ugly. Are you happy? I told him that just so that he could fucking feel better. So yeah, I would like, you know what? I just lost my mother last month. Sorry, not last month, in June. I lost my mother right before my birthday. How can you be so irresponsible and lack so much self-love? You know what? I wouldn't care if I were fat. I wouldn't care if I were ugly. What's ugly? How do we define ugly? Why would you let somebody else define the way that you look, so much so to where you would attack a woman who is trying her damnedest to support her children? So yeah, I could really use some support. When my mother died, physically and psychologically, I could not travel. I was judged because of it. And it's not because I'm morbidly obese. I'm a round woman. If I gain 20 pounds, you can tell I'm only 5'4". I've had everything dumped on me. Everything. Everything that was ever wrong in this man's life dumped on me. You tell me, why would I deserve that? I should have been the last person that he should have been attacking. Last night I was looking through all of our correspondences and I said, what the hell went wrong? Some skinny bone that he wants to be? I'm like, what are you talking about? When I was with him, I told him I liked his extra cushion. When I met him, he was a little, when I met him, he looked different. But then people gain weight sometimes. I would have been attracted to him even when he was really, really big. And instead, you come in a perfectly loving person You try to ruin my life and my livelihood and then try to say, oh, well, that's YouTube. YouTube is one of the biggest social media platforms. YouTube is Google. I'm trying to advertise my business here and I'm being railroaded because of stupidity. You know, it's very frustrating. Thank you. I don't have anybody taking care of me. Does that mean that it's something wrong with that? No. No, it doesn't. I take care of myself. I've always been very independent. I've always had the ability to do whatever I put my mind to. If I felt I were fat, I would freaking lose weight. If I felt like I wanted to be in some kind of shape, I would work out. I for damn sure would not be trying to ruin other people's self-worth and people's children have to literally that that I don't understand how somebody can be that way. And I have to live within my truth. And this is the truth. Yeah, it's been so difficult. Have you know what? If I didn't give a damn, which a lot of people feel like I shouldn't give a damn, but damn it, I'm human. I'm just like any other person. What is wrong with you? And you went through all of this to deny me. And for what? To prove to people that don't care about you? Yeah, that's hell. I'm going through it because of it. Because you don't have a six pack or something. Maybe it's not meant for you to have a six pack. Maybe I don't want a man with a six pack. Maybe I like for my men to have a little Buddha belly. Maybe that's what I like. But I want them to have appropriate self-esteem and self-love for themselves instead of trying to, oh my God. Yeah, I have bills that come every month that are in no, we live in the real world here. We have to live within our truth. This is not some narcissistic psychosis that we're living in. I have real bills that are due. My water bill is due tomorrow. My rent is due every first of the month. Nobody in any community, I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, whatever, Mexican, Latina, I don't care who you are, you shouldn't have to go through having your businesses compromised because somebody is less than perfect. Love is about loving someone that is less than perfect. But if that person is, oh, I've got to film a video curbing you because you're fat and ugly. What in the world? Because somebody on another platform makes money off of you supposed and then I really did put on 20 pounds. You know? Yeah. Yeah. And so yeah, I am asking the community for help. I am because I need it. It doesn't matter. I haven't even really gotten the chance to mourn or grieve my dying mother because of what he did, because of what they did. They didn't care. He was working with people just literally saying the same thing, saying the same crap. Excuse me, y'all. Saying the same crap because of this competition. And of course, it's really disturbing. People should feel good about themselves no matter what. And this is what I tried to instill in this person. And then you come back and you try to ruin my life and my career and my livelihood and everything that I work for just because of vanity and low self-esteem and because you wanted me to feel low. You know what? I think people should still love their life, and I think people should still dance, and people should live life, and they should love themselves. I think it's something to learn from Shrek and Fiona. Shrek and Fiona, they're very beautiful to me. I think that Fiona looks better as Fiona than this princess. Because if y'all know the story about Fiona, she got cursed. And she and so I guess every night at midnight she turns into Shrek, or she turns into this Shrek looking person. But in reality, that they loved each other, so who cares? And I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible. I think that what people, and I'm not that person. I've been less than perfect, and I've said things about this person out of anger, but in reality I had freaking unconditional love for this person, and they didn't give it back to me. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. The one thing that I'm going to keep fighting for is my respect, my self respect, my public accolades. And I don't think anybody should have to go through this, no matter if they're black or white, because, in that sector, it's assumed that if you're black, you're just supposed to be ignorant. And then black people don't necessarily have to be perfect. They act like black women can't gain a few pounds. They act like we're supposed to be constantly self-conscious about the way that we look. You tell me who has benefited ever from negative reinforcement? Nobody. And if that's the grave that people want to dig for themselves, I refuse to do that. I choose to live a long and happy and healthy life. I had the craziest dream last night, but it was very, very real and pointed to the hatred and the negativity. Going through all of these changes to make me feel some type of way about myself, and it's stupid. Even I'm gonna tell you something. No matter what I look like, I still have something to offer to the community, and I should be respected and I should be valued. Exactly. I feel that people need to accept their bodies at whatever weight that they are, even though some people may be judgmental. It's not my business to judge nobody. That's one of the things that I've noticed. I've looked at the channels, the people that have talked about people that believe in fat acceptance. They pick on overweight models. They're constantly, oh, you've got to be perfect BMI. Look, I don't believe in that. I believe that people can now I will tell you that at a certain weight it can start to cause health and possible mental problems. But that's only, if people should be happy. I feel that if you want to be a certain weight, you have to be happy. Being self loathing and being unhappy is not going to help. Hell, I've even gained about 20 or maybe 30 pounds, and it's not healthy. I've gained weight because of all of the weight being pushed onto me. And here I am, one of the most motivational people. And instead of trusting me, a person that believes in positive reinforcement and positive motivation, you go and you trust somebody that just calls you fat and ugly and puts you down. You trust what they say more than me. And then because of their jealousy, my enemy, who's jealous of me, and we all know who it is, Lamar, because of his jealousy and his hatred, because he can't leave his mother's driveway, I've got to consistently be attacked by him and other people. CPS called to my home because I feel good about myself. CPS called to my home because I'm thriving and I refuse to be a miserable person. So, yeah, I would appreciate some help. I have been dealing with that abusiveness for a very long time. I've had to literally keep a cleansing candle going on myself just to clear, clear myself, clear myself. And it's just all being dumped on me. And the community, you know what they do? They go over there and they support people like that. And for what? Because they're jealous of people. So it's all a little community effort. But you know what? In reality, nobody pays Jamila's bills but her. And that's what we all have to keep in mind. All of these people that want me to give a damn about what they think of me, none of them pay a damn bill over here, except for my clients. You know, I have to keep things going. I can't just disappear from YouTube for 2 weeks. I'm not used to stopping. I'm used to keeping it flowing. These people tried to stop me, people that are jealous of me, people that are angry at me from the past, people that want to control me. I think it's been despicable for them to continue on with this plight against me. I think it's been disgusting. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. And to have somebody that I trusted with my body, I trusted you with my body, my heart, and my soul. Yeah, that's difficult on a person. Yeah, there's times when I get sad because of it. Yep. When the obvious would be, hey, just be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Just be happy. It's that and social media can be a very cruel place, but you can't let it program you. You can't let it program you to the point where you are actually at people's houses video recording their children. Like literally, that was literally like a freaking just what is wrong with you? And then to try to make me look like I'm some fake fraud or I'm photoshopping my picture or oh that's you. That's what you really look like. Trying to convince me or whatever. Like seriously, you know what I told this person? Yes, I said fine. I said you know what? Fine. Want to convince me that I'm a fat looking skeleton. I'm a fat skeleton with red with black rings around my eyeballs. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And then literally worshiping skinny people. Everybody has the right to accept and love themselves how they are. And so does Jamila. And I have a real problem with people like that. And I'm not dealing with people like that until they apologize to me publicly and until they get some kind of counseling and therapy. Thank you, Joseph. You know what? You know what? After dealing with that, yeah, I could use a little bit of let up, like I've been dealing with it for the longest. I have consistently been attacked by these people, and I will fight them. I will fight them if I have to. I literally, all of these people in that group dumped all of their crap on me while we're going to dump all this crap on you, and then we're going to go and have our gay affairs with each other. It's been unfair to me. It's all been about attacking me and trying to make me look dumb. Having the ability to unconditionally love somebody is not dumb. It's something wrong with you, obviously. But yeah, it's got me down a couple of times. It's lowered my vibrations. An entire group of people dumping their crap onto me. When it comes to that, witchcraft has nothing to do with it. It's all about being human. I'm a witch, but I'm still human. I'm still a human being with thoughts and feelings and reactions. And it just makes no sense for people to do that. And he knows what he did to create a fantasy of a woman that's supposed to be fat, ugly, broke, stupid, dumb to fulfill this fantasy for skinny people. I'm trying to find it in my brain to understand why an overweight person would worship skinny people like that. I mean, it's okay for you to accept those people, but damn it, you got to accept yourself. I have had, and who cares about vanity? Who cares? You know what? We're not even talking about black or white. We're talking about people that are supposed to be skin and bones. They have no body fat. They have these perfect bodies, but yet they're hating on Jamila and my fupa. You know what? In some countries, overweight people are celebrated. Even in this country, I mean, it's a lot of superficiality that goes into it. But you know what? And then there's the thing of men having the right to be a little overweight, but don't you dare do that if you're a woman. Don't you dare be overweight if you're a woman and feel good about yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, guys. I got to mute. Hold on. Yeah, and I don't want them to poison my YouTube channel, and that's exactly what they've been doing. All over Vanity. I don't really care about Vanity, but I'm going to make sure that I look the best that I can look. Who wouldn't? This whole conspiracy against me just to make me feel bad or look bad, or even if I did look bad, I still have something to offer the world. Just it just makes no sense to me. And everybody has their good and bad days. Everybody has their days when when they may feel like they don't, but it's important to have self esteem. That's why they call it self esteem. And that's something that I do have. And then try to make people question the validity of my readings. Even though people know that I've read it all very accurately. Most of it. Except when I was dealing with that fake stuff, this illusionary world of bull crap. And worshiping somebody just because they're skinny. I don't have anything against skinny people, but I'm sorry. You're not automatically beautiful just because you're skinny. Beauty comes from within. Period. So anyway, I gotta go. That's what I wanted to say. I had to get that off of my chest, honestly, with no intention of hurting anybody, but maybe possibly waking people up. Wake up. Somebody loving your imperfect ass unconditionally doesn't make them look dumb. It makes them look wonderful. It makes them look like a wonderful person for them to look at you and see whatever beauty that you have. If you're not able to see beauty in other people, it's because you don't see it in yourself. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. But you know, why do y'all think that I'm on YouTube? I'm on YouTube to pay my bills. That's why I started my company. That's why I started my business in 2015. I established my business in 2015. It had nothing to do with vanity. It was all about my intentions on what I wanted to do for people in my company. Instead, the demon of vanity, this supposed perfect image of a person which nobody has the right to define what's perfect to anybody else. Nobody. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know what? Looks have nothing to do with the literal law of attraction. People encirculating me, just trying to circle me, and then people giving this man automatic credit because I had an intimate relationship with him. And no man should be allowed to do that ever in any community. And the goddess doesn't like it. So, yeah, if y'all want to help, donate if y'all want to help. Because you know what these men say, you know what, I'm going to take stuff, I'm going to flip stuff, and they're evil. They want to control how much money you make. They want to, I mean, that within itself is a curse, it's a spell. I don't have somebody taking care of me and paying my bills. I take care of myself and pay my own bills. It was literally a conspiracy. How it got flipped and turned around, I have no idea. But I can tell you and I can assure you that people that are dealing with stuff like that, they could literally use my help and my energy and my advice. Because I wouldn't care if I was in a size 16, 18, or a size 7 or 8. You still have the right to love yourself. And people should not be able to use differences to try to sabotage people. And for me to be expected to automatically change or control those people and to be told, oh, well, you're less than valuable because you can't control this person's feelings about themselves is unfair because the people that come to me to get my help as a spiritualist, they make a choice to do that. They make a very good choice to do that. And it's been disgusting. And we've got to focus on something that's real here. There's nothing wrong with being a little chubby or husky. In fact, I'm sort of a chubby chaser. But chubby people usually have self-esteem. They're not online trying to make their ex-girlfriend look bad and trying to embarrass them. They're not doing it. They're not saying, oh, I don't want to claim you. And it's like, well, you don't have to claim me. So then you have to go into the energy of who else is doing that? And to bring that consciousness over to my company and to my business is bullshit. You know? So anyway, and then not only that, they've been stealing from me. Let's talk about the fact that they've literally been stealing my energy. They have been stealing from me, or at least trying to, because if you were really stealing my energy, you probably would have had a bunch of you would have had way more than what you had. My energy, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, is worth so much more. So every single time I come on here and say, hey, I need some support from the people that are my supporters, they go live and go, oh, you're this and that, and you did this and that, and you made this mistake. Send me her donations. Nobody has the right to make money off of me. These people have been trafficking me, and it has been disgusting. It's been absolutely disgusting. And it's been, oh my God, it's been so sad and so depressing. And I have been doing the best that I can to just uplift myself and uplift everybody else while everything is being compromised in the name of being skinny. I would be heartbroken to see a person that can you imagine if I were to come on here? Can I ask you a question, Joseph Parks? Do you think that I'm ever going to come on here and say, hey, I'm on a weight loss journey? Hey, check me out. In a month or two from now, coming back on here looking skinny as a rail. I'll never do it. I'll never do it. I think I look perfectly fine the way that I am. As long as I'm healthy, as long as I feel good, what difference does it make? You know? Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what, they should. And but why should my stuff? This man he's been trying to throw me off since the beginning of August. All of a sudden there was this conspiracy against me, starring him again. And there's nothing wrong with me being forgiving for it, but damn it, you gotta get some help. This man has got to get some help. He started this conspiracy at the beginning of August, and for what? so that he could take away from me? Why me? Why me when I would never do that to you? And you can't never lose weight when you got those bad spirits boggled down on you. You have to love yourself at whatever weight you are, no matter what you look like. And then to tell me that I can't find love or nobody loves me because of me being supposedly fat and ugly, when there are people out there that there's people out there that literally have deformities that are loved. There are people out there that have literal facial and bodily deformities. You're right. You're right. It doesn't. It doesn't. And I guess that's what we're on. I feel that the energy was transmuted, and I feel that people should transmute that energy. And I did successfully do that, but then something changed. I don't know exactly what it was. It was very heartbreaking. I went through it last year. I literally would cry myself to sleep at night because this person that I loved unconditionally could not love themselves or me back unconditionally, to the point where they were embarrassed by me because of some nude photos that they should have been. Somewhere in my mind, I rationalized that this person should have been proud when their freaking so-called supposed friends were trying to embarrass me and embarrass him. And no woman should have to go around with that embarrassment. A woman should be allowed to feel good about her own body. Everybody should. I happen to like men that are chubby. I like chubby men. Is there something wrong with that? They remind me of teddy bears, but you're not a teddy bear if you're doing the things that you're doing. And I think that everybody should, skinny people or people that think that they cute throwing bad energy at people just because they're chubby or because they have short hair or because they, whatever. What the hell? Nobody, that's not people living in their truth. That's people that's living in a lie. Right, exactly. You're right. You're right. But if I were in a relationship with that person, they would smile and laugh and absolutely be in love with me as well as themselves, but they're not. They're being handled by a totally, totally different set of spirits. And you know what? That is their choice. You choose to live your life like that. I choose to live my life in the truth, which the truth is that no matter what, and I've never been, I don't even I didn't even understand what was going on because I never came out the gates attacking people for the way that they looked. I have always been accepting of people and loving to people no matter what. I have always been that way. Now, I have participated in things that I'm not exactly proud of in the name of vanity. But at the end of the day, and you know what? It's okay for Black people to love themselves. And that's literally what this has been about. This is about the worship of other people instead of goodness gracious. It just it's been traumatizing to my soul to be amongst so many, all this superficial stuff. People are literally hating themselves and killing themselves to look a certain way instead of loving and accepting themselves. Well, I appreciate your kind words. And I would appreciate for those that support me to actually support me. Because, for the past month, all I've had is hatred and craziness being thrown at me. You think anybody thought, hey, let me come over here and bring this woman, you know, some homemade macaroni and cheese or some ham or something, some comfort. Instead I've went through having people publicly tell my business that my mother died, and then people trying to use that against me. Trust me, these are very despicable people, because regardless how imperfect or narcissistic my mother was, I still came out of her and I still loved her. And it was very unfair for that to be used against me. You need to do unto others as you want them to do unto you. But to consistently go on and on about it, and to think of other ways to try to hurt me or harm me. And in reality, I am here to offer readings and spell work to people. That is what I do. I don't even have to become a plus size model, which I'm pretty sure that that's what I've been getting geared towards. But witchcraft maybe I'll model witchy fashion or something sometimes. Maybe I'll do that, clothes and things that I like, my things that I'm interested in, but witchcraft is my first love. So I don't feel that I should have to be geared in the direction towards body acceptance, but just to rather, just goodness, I don't even know how to put it in words. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, if you guys believe in divine services and what I offer to people, donate. Okay. If you don't want to donate, buy a reading. I am actually ready for clients and to do spell work. It's the only thing that keeps me sane, is focusing on you guys' work. Because at the end of the day, obviously, I know how to deal with demons. I've dealt with my own and I deal with everybody else's. And I feel that it's wrong to just dump that all off on one person. Everybody in this one group, just whenever they feel like it, they just dump all their crap onto me, all of them. And they say, oh, well, she's the scapegoat. Yeah, I'm the goat. I'm the goat. I accept it. Devour me. You know what? You know what? There's no vanity and all of that over here. I'm 100% real. I can accept that. It is what it is. But don't you dare try to freaking speak against the hard work and the things that I have created and developed, and try to make it seem like those things are invalid because other people decided I'm going to go down the road of disingenuity. It's so disingenuous. You know? Huh. Anyway, Yeah, support my company. And, I like and appreciate the kind words, but guess what? At the end of the day, I wasn't on here to find a date. I wasn't on here to find a man, and I wasn't on here seeking validation. I am on here selling a brand. This is my company. This is my business. At the end of the day, I was never on here selling beef. I don't sell beef. I don't sell meat. I am a spiritualist. I am a healer. So if you actually support me, you can hit up my Cash App if you want to donate. If you feel like, well, I don't want to donate because it seemed like to me that these men have decided, oh, whenever you ask for donations, you're begging, even though they come on here and beg every day. Well, you know what? After you've been attacking my company and myself, my person, my children, my business for 3 weeks straight, they have acted like complete and total monsters. And you know what? I won whenever I can keep that little boy down there laughing and smiling all day. And there's been times when my little son has been attacked and he's been in a bad mood or in a bad way. And I've had to bring my own child out of that because I can, you know? So yeah, I'm so ready. And it just seems like things have just, it's like, oh, we're going to put you under false judgment because you came out here and claimed that you were the most beautiful person in the world and that you were rich. And I'm rich in spirit. Yes, I am. I truly believe that. But at the end of the day, I earn a regular salary, which some people may feel is too much. My spirits have always blessed me abundantly. What my spells are worth, I ask for. I don't undercut myself and I don't short sell myself either. You know? So anyway, I just want to get back to normal. And they've been hovering. They have been. I can feel it every day. You can obviously tell that I'm a real empath because every single day it's been consistent. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Yes, please donate to me. I don't always ask for them, but you know what? I could use the extra help. And you know what? I could use the faith. Okay, if it right now would be a good time for you to buy spell work, if you've been thinking about buying it, buy it, because guess what? The one thing that keeps me sane is focusing on my work. Okay, so I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go because I went to sleep earlier and I literally, like, the dream that I had to literally come on here and express the frustration of what I was dealing with. 'Cause, you don't have to be fat or skinny, or you can be whatever size that you want to be to come and get services from me. I don't discriminate against anybody. Okay. All right. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Love and light.